And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord of the Crocker Squirrels here with only one member today of the Magic Patrol. Hey there, Stark Patrol. How you doing?
Shh, Squirrel, the movie's starting. Be quiet.
Talk about your snark. At least the Stark Patrol's living up to his job today.
Yep.
or at least his definition. There's some snark for you. Gotta love it when that happens. Actually, believe it or not, we're actually in the wrong Discord room for this, but fuck it, I don't care today. How's everybody doing out there? I see Crypto in the chat. Hello, Crypto. I hope the Stark Patrol has been entertaining for you. Alrighty then. So, he's back. Okay, Discord is hanging. We try not to hang Discord, just like we don't want to really hang the goats and the cows and the chickens and the ducks. Ducks apparently were really bad.
Okay.
Because
why are you doing this to me today?
Executing ducks is we can't build a bridge out of the witch, so if she weighs the same as a duck, then she's made of wood. Hey, Top.
I'm going to quickly restart Discord here, so I'll be back in a second.
Okay. The rebooting of the Discord. Woo.
If I can figure out how to do it.
220. Oh, wow. Mom's only about 2,500 points off for full hit points. Amazing what kind of damage can get done. Haha. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah. How you doing there, Tom? Oh, man. Okay. Another stream. Oh, wow. Okay. I won't ask. If you want me to know, you can poke it into the thing. You can poke it into private messages if you want, if you feel the urge. But, yeah, let's get this thing haze gray and underway. I've got everything all set up at this point, and we're not going to waste much time with the news because everybody's got to fucking know by now what the news cycle's been about. Because the news cycle's there's only one real story in the news cycle, regardless of which country you seem to be in. And that is police surrendering. White people getting on one knee and supplicating themselves to the black people. All of that crap, and the ones that don't get what they want, and the folks on that side that don't get what they want, well, it's called Black Lives Matter for a reason. They just go and loot everything and destroy the lives of every person regardless of circumstance. I did not, Tom. If you will send me a link, I'll have a look at that, and maybe I'll giggle about it at the end of the stream. All right, so I've got a couple small games to go. We got a couple small games to go through before we do the big one, and that's going to require that I get off my butt and start turn on the Elgato. Hello, Elgato. There we go. This one is called Aqualungers, and it's gonna be kind of a little strange. I'm not actually used to operating this controller by itself. Hopefully you guys can hear it. My speaker says you can hear it.
I can't hear it, but I'll check the screen.
Well, you know what, Tom? I would much rather be there than here at this point. Actually, Crypto, there's a whole lot more to it than that. That's a little simplistic. If you can hear it in the stream, then we're okay. Aqualungers. This game is I've actually had this game for a little while now, but it does need to be looked in on. So let's do it. Any button to join? I just want. Yeah, no. Ready. Now this is supposed to be a multiplayer game.
Oh, you're kidding me. Bro, you're not gonna believe just what just happened to me.
What?
Windows is demanding I restart.
Does it give you a time limit? We're gonna restart.
Yeah, but I know what it's gonna start to do if I don't.
Oh, okay then. So I suppose I'll see you back here in 5 minutes or so.
Hopefully 5 minutes. I am praying I will sacrifice. I'll sacrifice both a Republican and Democratic vote just to get it to be done in 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised. I'm actually not surprised by that. Yeah, smash that like button while we're at it. All right. Toss it by pressing that button. Okay. Oh. This is the single player mode. Sorry about that. Gotta not let it chop me here. Okay, I see this going badly. Let's get this thing out of here. Oh, the arena is actually very limited. I see what he's doing. Wow, all that only 700? Oh, I got chopped. Alright, so much for that idea. Being quite this limited is not helping. Take our tawdry butts up here. Not gonna make 13 pin. Get it over here and... Nope, I died. I think that's actually... No, I've got one more. Last one, then we're gonna move on. Because this is just a... This is a very clear idea about gameplay here. Button mashy mush. Button mashy mushing. And that's actually power-ups over there. Now I'm squished. No, we're gonna not do that actually. Yep, and that's what I figured that was gonna be like. All right, so, yep, Aqualungers, that's it. Yep, that's Aqualungers. I'm not very good at it, obviously, for, well, reasons we got to go. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn that off now. We won't actually be needing that anymore. Not I think what I would call great, but I think it'd be a lot more fun if we had more than one player, really. Oh, the original Gothic. Yeah, they're actually remaking it. Shapes.io. I might actually look at that. Let me see something here. AFC was correctly addressed. Press speaker answered and a tweet to AFC. Read that. All right. Shapes.io. I might actually see what I could do. Maybe I can do that. Actually, most American politicians can read. They just tend not to. They actually have to read and have to be able to read in order to do some things. And oh wow. Opal will be back when Opal gets back. I'll probably hear a thing out of him. All right. So much for 5 minutes to wait for the Opal there, gang. So apparently I'm going to do this solo for a while. He'll be back eventually. I have faith in him. Well, mostly. Yeah, I have faith in him. He'll get back here. He'll get back here when he gets back. Casual strategy game you've played in years. Well, I think you've actually said that a few times before. So drop me a link on Discord there, Zaxter, and I will be more than happy to at least poke at it. As far as explaining Jeb Bush, well, I don't know that there's a Jeb Bush to explain. He seems to be kind of Dan Quayle-like. He's just kind of there. Unlike some other folks. I don't know, George II seemed to be present for quite some time. About 8 years or so. I want the Obama era Justice Department explained. That's me. I'm kind of like that at this point. All right, from here let's switch gears completely. Well, not entirely, just mostly. And we are going to play. The next game up is apparently crashed. The hell happened? Game crashed. Started it. It worked yesterday. This worked last night, and I don't know why it's not doing that now. I did get a chance to play it. If you like your Metroidvanias, it's actually not a terrible game resolution. For some reason, it's doing mean things to Steam. I don't know why it's doing that at this point, because it looks like it just reset things. Properties, local files, browse the local files. Let's see if we can do this. It's actually in Godot. It was actually done in Godot, which I find entertaining. Let me go with some compatibility here. It'll run that for Windows 7. See what that does. We'll run it that way too. We'll do that and this, and see if we can actually get it function. See if we can actually get it spun up. Okay, there we go. I got it. Nope, I had it. It was there for a second. Maybe. Okay, maybe it doesn't like Windows 7. Let's try Windows 8. All right, I'm going to give this one more go here. Let's go to 8 and see if I can actually get it started. Do the thing. Nope, crashed again. That's freaking weird. Okay. Actually, you know what? Just for the purposes of entertainment, let's look at the discussions, because I think we may know where crashing on Switch. Switch version, blop, 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 blop. If I have to buy a copy for Switch, I'm going to be not happy. It's actually... there's not a tech support section. Some people seem to think it's a ripoff of Hyperlight Drifter. Learn how to talk. Press release full screen bug. Maybe it's a Windows thing. Hello, Mr. Dragon.
I'm finally back.
Outstanding.
Which goat did it for me?
What?
My only question is which goat did it for me? Pop-out chat. There we go. We set everything up. Oh, I hate Windows sometimes.
Okay. Apparently, it looks like the problem with this one is actually XSplit. Apparently, the hooks are all wrong, and I'm not going to be able to show this one to you guys.
It looks like we have a mother dragon.
What? Hello, Mama Dragon. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Guess what, Opal? Resolution won't work. It's not. It's crashing. It's crashing with the recording software up. I have no idea why. We've got plenty of RAM for something like this. It's somewhere between Hyperlight Drifter and Metroidvania, kind of almost. It wasn't what I managed to play of it before. Wasn't terrible. Although it does seem to be a little on the buggy side, if that makes any sense. There's a free demo of it. There is, in fact, I believe, a demo. Let me just check the store page real quick before I finalize that. And we're gonna grab the properties again. We'll get the game files checked and see what happens. It won't take long. Okay, all 6 files successfully validated, so it should just work. Oh, now it's gonna work for me. Okay, I see how it. The hell? Okay. You guys should be seeing something here soon. All right, kill the Discord. Back to the other joint. And maybe this works, and maybe it don't. Yeah, there's the bitrate back up to par. Hello, Opal.
Hello.
All right. Apparently, whatever the hell was going on, it's over now, or something resembling over. We were doing good for a little bit there. And we're you could just fuck all kinds of off. And it looks like the game has one. Looks like the game Looks like the game itself is now crashed. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
How do you feel? Can you move? Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on if you crash or not. Oh. What is with today?
Well, okay, so now it's doing a thing. Any level? Nope, there's no level of controller control. Can you find me? All right, so I do. So it's mousey keyboard, and you're gonna want to rewire the controls somehow.
Somehow.
All right, so not actually a twin stick situation. That's something.
That's good.
Well, you have to click on it for. There are some things you have to click on. Your attack is based on click, and so is the text. But you have to use the arrow keys to do all the things. Movement requires the arrow keys.
Aha! You just got through that. This actually looks kind of like a neat game.
It does look like a neat game. And that blue bar is for stamina.
Ah, that's cool.
Not really. Souls-like stamina mechanics drive me insane.
Zach's just shit talking you in the chat there.
Of course he is.
I like Zaxter.
Accountability is a good thing. Yeah, no. We got it working.
No one takes responsibility these days. That's such an outdated concept.
Of course.
It's never ever your fault. Not even in the slightest. What is that thing that you
If it's not your fault, whose fault is it?
So is somebody else's. Come on, don't you just know these things, Squirrel? You're supposed to just know. Oh.
Oh dear, who the hell are you? Well, you're the guy that's going to try and kick my ass. I see how it is. Yep, ass kicked. This is another thing that's supposed to happen quite a lot. I think that was actually scripted. Oh, no, it was not. Hi. Nope, I was not supposed to die there. I was supposed to get the... Right to your front door. Hey, that would actually not be a bad deal. All right, let me just check something here real quick and make sure I verified as the game, if I recall correctly, is already out. There is or should be a demo for it. Demo. Game's $20. There's a demo in case you want to try it. So that's kind of a thing. Sorry about the dog. The Sillies bringing back the children. However, that's actually not going to get us. That's actually not going to get us done here. We want to kind of have a look at some of the other games. We got 2 more games to have a look at, and this one took longer to get started than I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it wasn't working, but yeah, Godot's okay for something like this, but there's a lot of things. Why would you want to blame it on me? I don't have that kind of power.
I get what Tom Tom's saying.
Totally worth it, says Zaxter. If I had $100 to give Walmart, that I'd just be inclined to give Walmart, I might actually do something silly like that. There was a game I wanted to show you guys today. It's called Summer in Mara. I'm not actually allowed to until next Wednesday. Actually, technically it would be Monday, because that's when the embargo ends. But yeah, that's not the thing. All right, let's go have a look at that other one here, because I'm actually holding. Well, that would explain a lot. Piece of shit. Okay. Apparently it started to download on me. I had not realized it had done so. I was just looking at it. Occupy Mars, the game demo. But yeah, now the frame rate's stabilizing again. Let's see. What did I do with it? It's in here somewhere.
I've noticed there's been a lot of demos lately. I'm actually enjoying the return of demos.
Well, this one is also a demo. The full game isn't due out for a little while yet. I think it's the end. I'm reasonably sure that the demo or the full version of this game is out towards the end of the month. Ooh, hasn't Hugh Hefner been around for a while? Hefner's been gone for quite some time. So much so that Playboy actually canned the photos.
Take a look. Yeah, he died in 2017. It says here.
Is that what it says? I thought he died earlier than that, actually.
September 27th of 2017. Double check.
All right, so no real prelude here, and no real way to change anything. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Okay. We'll wander around. This poor thing here. There she is. Has had some issues of late, and I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. It's all right though. I'll figure it out. I went and don't remember which direction I went in when I play it. I don't know if Hefner's got a sister or not.
I'll take a look here.
Huh?
I'll take a look here. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see if anybody.
I'm not sure if Hefner was besistered or not. And it looks like I'm headed. Well.
Says he has a younger brother.
I don't know anything about a sister. Okay, so
no,
that was a problem. I went the wrong way, folks. This thing is actually a couple things to note about this. It's not very well optimized yet, but in all fairness, it is a demo. So I'll forgive it a little bit. Oh dear, because I think that was our starting point over there. This does not run around in a big loop. I have to run back.
Cool.
Well, see here, the thing is, this is actually supposed to be one of those 3D walkabout puzzle games. And it does that fairly well. And I cannot run off the side, which means going back around. Honestly, Crypto, it's not... Yeah, Aperture Science and Marugi's Palace from Persona 5 Royal. I actually got a chance to finish P5R to finish the first run for P5R. I wound up with Haru, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but screw it. But if you're going to be all romantic with Kasumi, quote unquote, and that's the best, and that's all the spoil you're going to get if you haven't finished the game. Then you're going to be completely girlfriendless for quite some time. What? Now wait a minute. Oh, right. I remember now. Hi. I believe I can fly. Okay. Those things are really irritating. And they'll zap the shit out of you the second you get in their range.
Okay. Oh, cool.
The other thing is that there's actually some precision required.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty. Hunt the pixels taken to the extreme.
Yeah, that was honestly, it didn't take me this long to do it the last time.
That's going to be a negative towards the game. I'm assuming there isn't a targeting system.
What?
I'm assuming there isn't a targeting system in this game. Like you hold a button to target specifically?
No, it did nothing like that.
And it has to be there. You said you did this before, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. You have to be this precise. I'm gonna find it very hard to recommend this game. I mean, it looks cool. There's a lot about this game I like, but damn, if you're gonna spend half an hour just placing a block,
And of course, I'm still too close. Because that thing is completely blocking now, but once I've got this block in place, if memory serves,
it's crooked.
it actually moves shit.
You walk. Oh, oh, are you sure you have it on the right? You had it on the right block? There's another square there.
Almost had it.
Have you tried putting it on that other block? That you...
Alright, this is starting to irritate me.
Try humoring me in that block right behind you. Try putting it on there, just to humor me.
Pretty sure I just tried that, actually.
No, you put it on the other square. Doesn't do anything. There's a block in there. Huh.
Because this block has to go over there.
Yeah. You only had another block.
Okay. How the hell was this? This puzzle was a lot easier than this, if I remember right. Save your level of progress at any time. Because that thing's done. Why is it doing that? Getting weird.
Yeah.
Reset the puzzle.
Okay, that's weird.
Well, this was actually where the puzzle started, so...
It targeted you as soon as you jumped?
Yep, the jumping is what set it off.
Oh. Oh, you can throw it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Throw it at the... There you go. Okay. Try throwing it at the robot just for humor's sake. Or the sentry there. Oh, void its search detection. Now wait for it to reset.
Didn't get far enough in. Now I remember what this was about. Have to go clear over there.
Can you run?
Not like this, I can't. Way over here. Wait for it to reset. Come on. reset me. Come on, reset. There we go. Now we got
There
it.
you go.
Got it.
Uh-huh. Okay, we just have the puzzle wrong.
Yep.
Oh,
I
and it
was trying
automatically
to
goes
solve
in.
for the wrong puzzle.
Yeah.
Not the first time that's happened, actually. Here's our little girl and she's gonna go play.
Okay. Then I retract what I said before.
没想到这里也能看见雪。等等，我的小书！小雅。
This is a cutscene. Kinda almost. It's not, except that now it's controllable. This has... No Discord, I don't give a shit about the in-game heads-up display. You have not one lumpy peanut decorated shit about the HUD. Oh, there we go. Where'd you go? There you go. Okay, now it's gonna run around. Now this little block's gonna run around behind me while I try and figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. I don't remember for reasons I don't get. But I was actually working with this for I worked with this for like an hour. Not that long ago.
I do like the visuals of the game.
Can't tell if it's this one or that one. It's one of these directions. Oh dear, I think I know what happened. I think there's been I think there was an update that changed a few things in here.
Ah.
Matter of fact, I'm almost certain that update changed the actually, no, I do know it did. Because I don't remember this being a huge thing. Can I get up there? Pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to be going. I will give this game one thing, it's pretty. It's very pretty. Okay, here's where I was headed.
It's a gorgeous game.
You know, it's also running the shit out of my GPU, which I'm not liking nearly as much. And the game itself is kind of choppy. Okay, now we're back where we came from. Kinda. That goes back to the island. I'm reasonably sure that we have to get there.
Yep. Oh. You have to get off and get on again.
Yeah, they've actually changed this rather thoroughly.
Yeah. You're apparently going to need that cube somehow. And I'm not sure how you're going to get it. It keeps dropping a cube. Uh-oh. Oh. Have fun.
I know.
You have to wait until it's over far enough, and then you have to
You
hop
have to
or
step back.
something.
Yeah, they've definitely changed this around.
Do that hop thing. Get on. There it goes. There you go. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. Oh. That better not be the solution.
It is.
How
I know exactly what the solution looks like, and that's what it is. Put the cube here.
You have to be on that platform.
But I have to be on the platform or I can't get anywhere. And it zapped me! Hey, how about that? Alright, I think we're going to leave this off.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
Nasty puzzle. Nasty puzzle.
The sad part of it is the game just started. The game is gorgeous. It controls well, runs the shit out of a 1060 GPU, which is probably to be expected. It does need to be optimized considerably, because out of 6 gigabytes it's currently using, almost 5. It's like 5 or it's about 5 or so that's being used just to hold textures in mesh, and the rest of and what little is left for rendering. So yeah, we kind of need to cut that down a little bit. So yeah, that's probably about as good as we're going to get. And the puzzles here are absolutely fracking demonic. The hell is that shit? There are, again, just like with Resolution, there's no controller. It just doesn't work. Alrighty then. So we have one more. I have one more game on the stack at the moment, and it is the game that is actually listed on the. It's actually listed on the box. All right. Now.
Wow, we're flying through these games fast.
Well, I wasn't expecting Ever Forward or Resolution to be all that brilliant. Or excuse me, I wasn't expecting any of the first 3 games to take that much time. Actually, it took longer with Ever Forward than I thought it was going to. And somehow or another, I seem to have the same problem. Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. Just took it a second to load, apparently. Okay, now here's the fun one. The Persistence is was actually designed for VR, but it does have a quote unquote flat mode, which in a great many ways helps sales, but doesn't help it in the design process. They've almost made 2 different games here. Persistence I've had the Persistence for a little while now. But it was released on the 20th of May. Actually, I didn't get a copy of this game until after release. I paid for this game because they told me I couldn't have it.
The other thing is I generally find it's easier to go from 2D to VR, but even at that, I would heavily preference that with kind of.
Yeah.
But to go VR to to do flat screen. I haven't seen a game do that just yet.
I don't know. All right, we'll catch you later, Tom. Thanks for dropping
Take care,
by.
Tom. Sad thing is I can't do VR because of my eyes.
Well, there are a lot of people that get nauseous with VR. They have real problems.
Yeah.
Because their inner ear, their eyes and their inner ears are almost never going to be in agreement.
Yeah.
Now, I actually do mostly okay with VR, but you got to realize that in some cases, you've got to be able to move around a room, and I can't do that very well. And actually, this is a game that's supposed to be done while seated. All right, so we're going to start a new game so that everybody sees this thing coming. We got a...
No one ever sees it coming. What? You're not going to try permadeath?
No, I can't. The only option I have is the campaign because I haven't actually finished the game. We checked it for operation just a few days ago. Before the headache grabbed me and decided it was going to shake me by the neck.
Yeah.
And then threw me into a chasm. At least it didn't try and space me. That would have been really bad. So first off, you have to finish the campaign, and yes, you're going to die a lot. That's actually a thing. There's a multiplayer companion app apparently too.
Mm.
Yes, I know. Starting a new game will overwrite the current game. I haven't been that far. Yes, we'll overwrite the current game. So, one save game. That's all you get.
Nothing prepares you for deep space. The vastness of it all.
Yes, it's talking.
Some say it makes them feel small, insignificant. I can't say I share that feeling.
You're an AI. It's not supposed to.
I helped make this ship. The Persistence. She feels like mine. All that power. How could anyone feel insignificant next to that possibility? I have one hope to save her. To save myself. I have to make a person. Shape flesh from their genetic pattern. Link it to a digital copy of their mind. If anyone is going to escape the Persistence alive, it is going to depend on this person I am bringing back to life. It's going to depend on you. On you never giving up. Together, we have to keep going. It's time to go.
Alright, that's it for the talky things for a second. Just about a second, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now this game does...
This body feels like it was just printed.
Because it was.
Zimri, you don't know how...
AKA, basically, you are in your new sleeve.
So make sure you look around. Move your head about.
Now the question is, how many people in the chat will get that reference?
Boop.
Now open the blood shutters. I need to show you something.
What do I do with that controller? Pretty sure that still works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, well. My bad. I thought this one actually had controller support.
There was a spark gap event on the last singularity jump. Ripped us, of course.
A black hole?
Oh.
Where the hell are we, Serena?
Listen, the deck portal is out. I need you to recover a data module from the storm. I'll
unlock the door for you.
Okay, you see this little bubble here? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this a lot. It is actually our primary method for interacting with our environment.
There's a barricade just beyond the door into the storeroom. Please take a closer look. Use the microporter in your suit to cross this barricade.
Why is the storeroom barricaded?
One step at a time.
We have limited teleport capability.
I'm unlocking the storeroom. Brace yourself.
That's me.
Yes, 'tis.
But it's just me now. It's dead.
Your old
You're
meat
still
suit.
alive, okay? Please, pick up that harvester.
I want
Now
this
use
thing.
that harvester on your old body. We need your DNA for printing future clones.
Press F to do harvesting.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It's just you and me, I'm afraid. We're the last survivors. The data module is right next to your old body. You can't miss it. That's the data module we need. Right. Put that into the deck porter in the other room, please. Retrace your steps to where we started.
Yes, yes.
The deck porter is right next to the clone printer. I'm powering up the portal now.
What the hell is going on, Serena?
When we misjumped, it fried a lot of key systems. The clone printer here still works, but the auxiliary... well... it's printing bodies, but they aren't human.
Uh-oh.
I need you to be strong, Zimri. No one else can help us now.
Okay, this is actually as far as I've been. I only got that far. Achievement unlocked. Let's do this. Okay, here is the maps. You are here, recovery. There's a terminal there. And we I assume we have to go there. Star drive deck, medical room. There's a grenade fabricator over there. Okay then. Let's go have a look. Can I go back? No, I cannot go backwards. But if you can complete the campaign in 10 clones or less, then you get the permadeath version. At some point, we're going to need a proper weapon.
Watch yourself. There's one of them ahead.
I see it.
You need to creep up carefully from behind. Crouch if you have to. If you can inject a dart from your harvester at the back of the neck, you can extract some high-quality stem cells from its spinal cord.
Understood.
Nicely done. The console should open that door.
Oh.
Another one.
Is there a shield in this suit?
Yes, but it only lasts a moment. You'll have to time your parry carefully. Try it again. Now you just have to time it. You did it! I knew you were up to this, Imri. There's a lot of them out there, so don't be afraid to use stealth. You can't fight them all, you know.
Well, that was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It won't stay that way, but that was a whole lot easier than I expected it to be. I have no idea what those things were. We just like scarfed them up immediately.
Okay, what's the priority?
Iris is on this deck. You could head over to her and get the jump vectors calculated.
Understood.
Just watch yourself, please. Those things are out there, and they are out for your blood. It's pitch black here. Try your flashlight.
Well, that hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. I'm so gonna die here.
Ooh, any goodies?
Some fabricator chips, apparently.
Ah.
There's the armory fabricator. Well, that's going to be a nice thing to have. More fabricator chips. Get more.
There's an armory fabricator here if you want some extra firepower.
Wow, you're ugly, dude. Seriously. Alright. Let me make sure I've got all the fabricator chips I can at this point. And wow, this mouse is really sensitive.
You can use any Erebus tokens you find to unlock and upgrade weapons at these fabricators.
I don't want that.
Oh, it has to recharge. Interesting.
You know what the sad part is? Oh, okay. It's recharging quickly. Without the dog. Yeah.
I know you know what I'm referencing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm surprised nobody else does.
Holy crap. What the hell was that shit?
Great hook.
I can only use it 3 times, which is not what I call great.
Oh, yeah.
We want something a little bit more than that.
You use it 3 times, then you have to come back here and get a new one?
I don't know. I'd be willing to bet for what it cost me. It was actually not. I get to keep the weapon. I just don't know how I'm going to get ammo. It's just getting ammo for it would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I like how the device looks like it's alive. Look at how it's pulsing like that. Like it's breathing.
But any DNA you happen to pick up does actually give you a wow, some of this stuff here. What's that? What is it?
I can't read it.
Experimental Reaper. No idea what that even means. There's a time warp, some invisibility, escape artist. No idea what that is. Actually, the DNA you're picking up from other people's can be used to improve your abilities too, if I'm not mistaken.
I take it in this game, at least you don't have to worry about your stack being destroyed.
It's a weapon. Okay. Rendering them unseen. Well, I'm not gonna make one of those yet. This is an experimental not sure. Punching superhuman but short-lived punching power and invulnerability. That would be lovely, except that I think that's going to be a little more than I want to try here. Oh. Breaking the dark matter containment dilates local space-time, slowing the world around the operator. That might make things a little better.
Yeah.
I can make any 2 of these at this point.
Oh.
Ooh. That's going to require that I see what that is now. It's actually going to take some timing to make it work, but I think I might actually be able to get that going. Let's see.
You know better than me.
Upgrade, but okay, there we go. And grab hook space time. See, actually, I have this grab hook. Here. All right. Oh, it's going to cost me 2 to upgrade it by 1 round. That's I don't know that's actually I don't think that's actually a good idea. Although 1 additional round wouldn't hurt. Oh, I can unlock from here too. Okay, fine. 8 to 12. Well, that's going to be better. Oh, it's the amount of time in question. Woohoo. 2, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna need. Okay, at least I know what they cost now, so that's gonna be better than nothing. What do I want? Let's go ahead and unlock that Reaper real quick. Or not. Let's not unlock the Reaper because that'll give us two tokens to play with. Eight seconds of invisibility isn't going to help much. Actually, that's because that's all I have to do is to make those. I'm going to make these last two here.
Cool.
And then we're going to move on.
But does anyone ever truly move on?
I wonder. Honestly, I do wonder sometimes. I know there's a lot of people that have decided to not move on much.
No. Well, they sure made sure that Gone with the Wind is Gone with the Wind.
No shit. What the fuck were they thinking? Well, it's from the Civil War. I can't imagine why we would have had one of those.
Yeah, let's just erase the one movie that was the first time that a black actress won a major award.
I know, right?
Yeah, especially right close to her birthday.
Well, it was about the Civil War and was a product of the time in which it was made. So you're kind of right there in the middle of things. Can't imagine why you would want to do some stupid shit like that. All right. Go ahead and make the invisibility while we're at it. So we've got it. Ooh, there we go. Become invisible to enemies. Alright, we're going to go back to that. We're going to wait for it to recharge because we still have to do the upgrade. What I want to do is upgrade this fucking DNA for this harvester here. We don't have the capacity to do that now. Upgrade the grappling hook. Or the... We'll get some more ammo for the grapple. That's the problem. If you erase your history, you are in fact doomed to repeat it.
They refuse to learn that lesson.
Well, actually, they've been taught that erasing history somehow or another. Somebody's been taught to do the things. They were instructed in colleges to do those things, and that's not a valid way to do business.
No.
It really isn't. Doing that just creates problems that you don't need. Okay, so now we are effectively broke. Can only have 2 at a time, which means back into inventory, if I can remember which button does that. I want this one. Okay, so they're all listed as equipped. Normally shift is a sprint.
Normally.
Oh, I can go make one more, but I don't have enough tokens to do that.
Yeah, just move on.
There's no DNA working. There's no useful DNA in there, apparently. Let's make sure we're not headed back where we came from. definitely not where we came from. More chips. Good, good. What the hell was that?
Dark matter depleted.
Yours, huh? Twitchy, twitchy, twitchy,
Ooh.
twitchy. Well, that went better than anticipated.
Oh, there you go. Flashlight. Jesus, I was gonna say.
I have a flashlight, but I don't want to use it very much.
Yeah.
Because it will, repeat, will give away my position.
Ooh, green glow.
Green glowing was actually specific. That tells me if there's anything in the area.
Hmm.
Or fab chips, good.
Armory replicator.
That's for grenades. I cannot unlock because I spent too many tokens.
Ha 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 ha.
I overspent back there, which is unfortunate.
But Squirrel, let's see right from the way as soon as you get something. Spend jump 10. Ooh, what is that?
That is more DNA and a stealth and a quick stealth kill.
Oh, I see.
I'll find out what that is in a minute. More chips. That's great because I don't actually need chips at this point. Well, not that many. I need tokens. Since I have over 600. More stem cells. Two firearms fabricators. One of them is in the next room. There's a medical room in here too. That's interesting. A supply crate. It's actually back where I was. What did I just hear? Alright then. So I need to go this way. I'm sure that's it.
Picking up some slow movement near you. Could be listeners.
What's the profile?
Top of the head hasn't formed properly. But watch yourself. They're printed with a pistol and not shy about opening fire.
Oh dear.
Well, that's something we have in common.
Seems safe here. And there's plenty of medical supplies too.
Fortunately, I don't much need medical supplies. Okay, if my health is already full, then I can't actually pick up that. You can't use the health pickups.
Known as rage.
Nice.
The human strength.
Ooh, there you go.
Panels here are overloaded. Keep a wide berth from any that are arcing with electricity.
Go.
All I have to do here is not die stupidly, and I should be okay.
Says the person who turns his back, doesn't check doesn't do a thorough check.
I was busy checking my corners.
No, you weren't.
Okay, now
You
I
were
can
looking
go
for
back.
loot. You were looking for loot.
I was not actually. I was wondering what the hell that even was over there. Okay, health pickups are go. Okay, 6-round magazine's better than nothing. Do I use a firearm? How do I switch to a firearm?
No clue.
Huh?
No clue. Normally I'd go for number keys, but you know, I don't know what this game does.
Something dangerous over on the other side of that bulkhead. Not a thing that I want to see. Ooh. More fab chips. Wait. I know why I can't equip the damn thing. I unlocked it. I don't own one. Because I didn't ask it to make one. $2,500 to fabricate one of those.
There you go.
Really? That in fact, Tindra, interests me. If just because that is until Amazon decides that they're going to like follow HBO Max's example.
Yep.
Because again, the purpose of an HR department and a great many other things is to prevent people getting, well, sued. Most specifically, Amazon or whatever corporation happens to be engaging them. I killed that motherfucker, and that one had fab chips on it. Okay. So where was the thing I was looking at? Science? Going for science? Yeah, dude. Why shoot him when I can? Why shoot him when I can harvest him instead?
Yep.
Where am I? E to recenter. I am there. Where was I supposed to be going? That's the question. I need to be going the other direction. Oh wow, I gotta go clear back over there. You know what? Fine. Let's actually do that. Or I'm not sure I can. Put a marker there. Stand up because I don't actually need to be that way. Where am I? You are here. Okay. Supply crate. I have to go that way. I have to go back to the south and over that way. Okay, 1, 2, okay. I think I'm good here. That's the recovery area. So I took a left at some point and then didn't do anything else. And I can't, oh wow, I can't get there from here. No, I can. Okay. There's the firearm fabricator. Heard something. Alright, back the way we came.
Ooh, another harvestable target.
Yup. It hurt me. And I died. Haha, I was killed by a listener. Alright. Okay, it's locked up for a sec. It's locked up for the moment. It's loading. So every time I die, I think shit gets better. And what are you doing, Laser Brain? Not responding to mouse controls.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's actually very bad.
Ooh. Oh, there it goes. I mean, it seems like an okay game.
They got your host body.
Probably be better in VR.
This is our one safe place. But I'm sorry. You have to go out again. I'm counting on you, Zimri. I know you can do this.
And run over that and run over bear mace. Wow. Okay, so this one here is actually better than I expected it to be.
The game?
The game here is actually better than I expected it to be.
Here, you can use the stem cells you've harvested to enhance your clones.
And they didn't want you promoting this game. Hiss.
So it would seem. What's that going to cost me? Oh wow, $5,000.
Ooh.
500 for that. Well, crap. $5,000 for that. Not so much for that. Okay. More health would be nice. I'd love that. More dark matter capacity wouldn't be terrible either. But not being able to be heard would be bestest ever.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good, it says. Yep, okay. Okay, I have 152 stem cells left, and I only had enough for one upgrade. Which is fine, I don't care.
You only got 20 minutes left.
Actually, that would probably be the time to talk news, because we didn't do that. News and other such things, because we didn't do that at the front end of the stream, which is why we're running as early as we are.
Yeah.
I think we spent less than 3 minutes doing anything of the sort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't forget, my system, as soon as we got the stream going, decided it was going to threaten to hold the internet hostage if I didn't update. Because who needs the internet?
Yeah, I know, right? It's a thing we don't need. Ow, check that out. Okay. So, cool beans with all the sauerkraut. Let's get this thing moving. I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and do the saving thing, I think. Doop 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 doop. Turn the bloom off for a start. No motion blur, of course. Let's see, controls.
Oh, I hate motion blur.
Remap Game Pro. Show PlayStation control. Wait a minute. What? Wow. Now I'm amused. I think this one was actually designed for.
PlayStation.
I think it was originally designed for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Which means a PlayStation controller might actually work. Any that are arcing with electricity. They're not shy about opening fire. Well, I think we've actually discovered that. She did mention it, but I think we're actually clear on how that goes. There's an assist mode. Continue. Learning and perseverance. Click you to continue. Yeah, well. Unlimited teleporting and weaker enemies that we hope will allow you to experience and enjoy the game. Okay, once it's on, it can't be turned off, and you don't get achievements while you're doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the game. Progress on this deck will be lost. Yeah, that's fine. We were only just recently printed, and I know exactly what we were doing with it, so forget. All right, so we are, how they call that, done here. Anything we want to cover in news while we're doing that? Well, before we disappear, or do we just want to kind of comment weirdly and wander off again?
Trying to think. Let's see. I think we kind of tossed her and we made comments about Gone with the Wind already.
Yeah, there were comments with Gone with the Wind. There's a bunch of other shit going on, and if people don't get their shit together, if somebody doesn't get their shit together soon, we're going to be looking at something not unlike apartheid, only in reverse. Well, no, it would actually be the functional equivalent of apartheid. In all of the in most of the countries that are currently in revolt, you'll wind up with a black minority or other ethnic minority doing whatever the hell it is they please, and the majority will be they'll get bent. Imagine if you get a good look at what South Africa is like right now, and that's what you're going to see. You'll see that in the United States. You'll see that in Britain. France, if I remember correctly, is currently rioting. There's a bunch of places that are doing that. And right after that, everybody starts learning Chinese.
Yep.
Because you'll have to.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if
at
somehow or
this
another.
point,
This will be especially bad somehow if we manage to get a Democratic supermajority in the House and the Senate with the president sitting there. Because the entire universe will get fucked right immediately thereafter. What I find interesting is that so-called progressive ideals want to take us back into the 1930s. The level of identitarianism is way too freaking high right now, and it's something that should have been nipped in the bud back way back in I don't know, the 1980s.
yeah, yeah. At this point, the ball's rolling so much, I don't know if we should even attempt to stop it anymore.
Well, we're gonna have to at some point.
Yeah.
With his preference for men, yeah, that's going to be a different. I think that's actually going to turn into a different issue. How you doing there, Zaxter? As far as the persistence goes, I actually don't mind it. It's not actually a bad game.
No, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks like it might be a little bit better under VR.
Well, my thinking is it was actually designed for PSVR.
Yeah.
It was designed for PSVR specifically. It's got PlayStation markers around it, but I don't think it's actually available on the PlayStation 4. I don't think it's actually available on PlayStation 4. It's been out for a little while. All these streamer bust. No, I can't do that, dude. There's no way. I mean, if the house was empty and it was just me and I wasn't expecting anybody back for a while, then yeah, I could do that. That would be outstanding. But unfortunately, no, I can't do that. That, and I think Opal's not really up for a whole day.
No.
But yeah, if everybody else was off doing whatever, which is really not possible during a lockdown, or what's supposed to be a lockdown, because we all know that Black Lives Matter cured the coronavirus, at least in terms of the news cycle. And there is someone called Real World Love. Hello, welcome to the stream. I personally think that the Seattle PD was being retarded when they surrendered the East Precinct and the area around it. What they did there, however, was board it up and put fire retardant shit here.
Crypto, I wouldn't tempt fate there.
Well, the Seattle PD is from what I'm hearing, the Seattle PD is still responding to calls in the area, but right now what needs to happen is the rioters need to be shut down.
Yeah.
As soon as the riots are shut down, then we can maybe get back to business. What I find hilarious is that Bill Maher was absolutely complaining last year, towards the end of last year, that we should have we needed a major recession so that Trump wound up out of office. I don't think that's going to happen. We are actually in that recession, the recession he was hoping for. But yeah, it's going to be a thing. Oh, that reminds me, Opal, how's the rioting on your side of the border?
Actually, it's been pretty quiet up here. I mean, just a lot of minor things, but at least as far as I've heard.
Okay, Zaxter, don't forget to leave a like.
I'm trying to think if there's anything up in Canada.
Well, at this point, I dare say that the woke garbage needs to go away, and the New York Times needs to grow about 30 or 40 pairs and start firing staff for being ridiculous. Because from what I hear, about 40% of the staff at the New York Times is currently in revolts against the management. Last I
But
checked, they didn't have any kind of a union. So firing a few of the key folks as examples would probably do wonders. If not, just fire them all and say fuck it. You want to be like you want to go with you. The New York Times actually has its little slogan, all the news that's fit to print. Well, apparently someone has decided that all and fit don't belong. Need to be we need to change the emphasis on that, going from all to fit. And they're currently making decisions on what's fit to print based on I don't even know at this point. 2 likes for both my YouTube channels. Yeah. So what's with the new YouTube channel there, Zach? We gotta get that figured out. Speaking of, I may actually go back to my original branding. Because I think that might be actually kind of where things need to go. Because I don't know, somehow or another, Lord Crocker Squirrel really isn't doing it very much. It really isn't really doing anything for us, you know. And apparently, your evil twin has something that they think is good. So how about you tell me?
I was going to mention, as much problems as we may have with the UK government system as a whole, they are continuing to look into the loot box issue, and they seem to be going in a very positive direction with it so far. Like, it hasn't finished. They're still wanting more information, more this, more that, but they seem to be pushing towards a much more positive note, as banning, basically trying to make it so that loot boxes will not be gambling for toddlers.
Actually, we got something similar going on down this way. I don't know I don't have the details, but they do exist. We just got to figure out what they're going to be. And you guys may or may not have noticed, but I did actually change things around a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. I did actually change the background loop just because why the hell not?
I like it.
But I found this meme here particularly useful because it actually lays out the real problems with the situation as it currently stands.
Yeah, because I hear even Hollywood's starting to turn in on itself.
Not only is Hollywood turning in on itself, the rage mobs after the Twitter rage mob, also known as the Extreme Cancer, is currently trying to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
$95 a month. What, for training as a counselor? I'm not sure that's a wise idea, Mr. Zaxter. Progressives, the greatest myth created by Fox News. Yeah, no, I'm not 100% sure on that, because I know there's a lot of intersectional attitude problem going on right now. And as soon as we can... The problem, of course, is it's actually inculcated into the universities. So you're looking at a lot of middle and upper class students that have gotten these degrees in feminist underwater basket weaving. They don't have any real use. They don't have any use in the real world. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. is a serious pain. All right,
And,
then. Well, they go out, they create themselves jobs as activists, and then they have nothing to do except bitch. And that should not be a thing. It really should not.
Jared put up a really good meme there in Kyrgyzstan Liberation Front about where it's like everybody's going on with the whole Black Lives Matter. You're getting world support for the Black Lives Matter protest there, yet Hong Kong's getting dick all support.
Yeah.
And they're just fighting for their freedom, fighting for the right not to be randomly prosecuted for anything if you're found to be an undesirable.
Why would that be a bad idea? It's really going to depend. Well, first off, it would depend on time. Neither one of us is young. But honestly, actually, really, I'd have to have a look at the course. I was just talking about feminist underwater basket weaving, and I'm a little concerned that you might actually wind up with the same problem. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at there, Zactor. And to be perfectly honest, human lives matter. Not black, not white, not green. Human lives.
Yeah.
And until everybody figures that shit out, we're gonna have problems. And there's honestly not going to be much of anything for it. So, Zaxter, I suppose your practice is going to consist mostly of people mostly of you telling people to shut the fuck up and grow a pair. That sound about right? Start thinking about what kind of damage is actually being done, as opposed to what damage they think is being done, because those things do get kind of important occasionally. Alrighty then, I think we're going to wrap this up from here. The persistence. I think I may actually hang on to the persistence. Because it wasn't horrifyingly expensive. It's $30.
Cool.
It's got a significant challenge for it. If you really want to, if you really want to go there, you can use the assist mode that will weaken your enemies for you, or I'm reasonably sure you could do that even and get all the stuff, all the fun shit you want over at Fearless Revolution. I'm interested. I'm going to check and see though. Oh, now I remember why I wanted the PlayStation 4. I wanted that up and running. Here, let me do this.
I was going to say, because we're getting a little late on time here.
I know we're getting a little light on time. I'm waiting for... The Elgato doesn't seem to want to start. Why is the Elgato not starting? Come on, Elgato. Do the thing. I'm actually going to search for... let me see. PERSI. The persistence is in fact on PlayStation 4 for the same price. It does in fact exist on the PlayStation 4, and it is specifically it says PSVR and PlayStation camera compatible. Let's see. This item includes some VR content. Let's see, what else we got? Offline single player, VR headset compatible, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I just hadn't heard about it. and it was released on the 21st of May of last month. So that tells you everything you really need to know. The game was designed for PSVR, was adapted to Index, Vive, Rift, and Mixed Reality. And yeah, that's why I didn't have any compatibility with an Xbox controller, but it gives us the options for PlayStation. Kick ass, take names. Okay. And I don't know what's going on with the Elgato, but I'll figure it out later. All right, then. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the left coast, and it's time for us to poof and be gone.
Yeah.
So, between now and the next time we see you, right. 1 p.m. Right, got it. Okay. PlayStation 5 reveal at 1 p.m. I thought they put that off, though. Whatever. I'll figure out I'll get that figured out, and I'll take a copy of the... I'll take a copy at the end and see what I can do about making some commentary for our next stream on Saturday. We will see you guys then. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane!
And let's make games fun again.
Alrighty then. Let's go. Weezer.